Toyota's just dropped a bombshell. They're investing billions into developing new engines, think internal combustion and hydrogen powerhouses. They're convinced this tech is the future, and honestly, they might be onto something. But before you dismiss them, check out their sales projections for 2030. Brace yourself, cause they're nothing like what everyone else is spouting. Twitter, for instance, predicts that by 2030, less than 30% of its global vehicle sales will be electric. Less than 30%. Now compare that to the bold claims of other automakers. Companies like Volvo are shouting from the rooftops that they'll go all electric by 2026. And they're not alone. Many others are boasting that at least half, if not 60 or 70% of their sales by 2030 will be electric. And with recent reports from scientists and engineers stating that making an EV will be cheaper than an internal combustion engine by 2029, analysts are scratching their heads at Toyota's strategy. Some are even asking, has Toyota lost the plot? Are they the next Kodak? It's a bold statement, no doubt, but not everyone's buying into the doomsday scenario. Some folks out there are diehard Toyota fans. They've drunk the Kool-Aid, so to speak, and they're sticking by the brand no matter what. To them, it's not just a car, it's a feeling. Love for Toyota runs deep, and they believe that's all that matters. Think about it, what's the real difference between Gucci and any other brand? It's just a name, right? Well, for these Toyota loyalists, the name alone is worth its weight in gold. But let's not kid ourselves. Toyota's facing an uphill battle. With countries lining up to ban internal combustion engines by 2030 or 2035, and even African nations jumping on the bandwagon, Toyota's got its work cut out. Analysts are predicting record EV sales in 2024, but here's the kicker. Toyota doesn't even have a dedicated electric vehicle production line. Sure, they're churning out plug-in hybrids and EVs alongside their other models, but it's not the same. Toyota's doubling down on internal combustion, convinced that it's the way forward. They're adamant that EV sales will remain capped at 30%, come what may. Now, let's talk about the big reveal at Toyota's Group Vision briefing in Japan. The chairman and CEO confirmed what we've all been hearing: Toyota's pouring billions into engine development, both internal combustion and hydrogen. They're one of the big players in the automotive world, and they're not about to let anyone forget it. But here's the thing, their assessment of the market, their belief that EVs will never surpass 30%, well, experts aren't buying it. Governments are calling the shots now. Take China, for example. They're clamping down on internal combustion engines, making it a nightmare to get your hands on a registration plate if your car's not electric. And it's not just China, Europe, the United States, Canada, the UK, they're all in on the action. The writing's on the wall, folks. Change is coming, whether Toyota likes it or not. So, what's the verdict? Toyota's CEO might swear by internal combustion, but the tide seems to be turning. Record EV sales are just around the corner, and the world's governments aren't messing around. It's adapt or get terminated. What do you think? Let's hear it in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.